Ba-da-da, ha-nam-ha-na-na-na, ha-ma-ma-na-ha, ha-ma-ma-na-ha, ha-da-da-da.
Oh. Hello. Caboose. How are you today? Oh, so we need to talk about going down to the Costco. So I went down to the Costco. We were going to get a bunch of shit, right? And I went into the bathroom of the Costco, right? And I went to go pee at the urinal, right? And I put my dick and balls over the waistband of my underwear, and then I peed. And then I'm like, oh, I better be careful to make sure, there's not too much pressure. So I put my underwear down. So, it got all out. And then I pulled my underwear back on. And then there was like a little bit of like, just a little bit. And Paige and I can't agree as to whether or not that's pissing your pants. I don't think it is. Did I forget what the hole in my underwear is for again? Yes. Yes, I did. But that doesn't factor into this discussion. Did a drop of pee hit my pants? No. Did it leak through to my pants? No. Doesn't count. Thank you. That's what I knew. Also, as you may have been able to tell, as my hemming and hawing over the past couple of days on social media, I have been grappling with what's the angel? Whatever, the angel, like Jacob, whatever his fucking name is, over the fact that I actually have to deal with no ethical consumption under capitalism. Like I am actually having to deal with it for the first time in like a really long time. Oh, thanks, Twitch. Cause I was like, man, I'm like so much better than everyone that my tastes just don't happen to align with problems. You know what I'm saying? Like it's at like I have managed to like I didn't read Kenshin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying to you? I didn't read Kenshin. I don't like Harry Potter. Like etc. Right? And like it felt like super good to be on my high horse. And you may wonder, but Pat, what about like society? Like, what about the fact that eating meat is inherently unethical and factory farming is a nightmare? Well, I have to eat. Well, what about the fact that you work for one of the most evil companies in the world, Amazon? Well, I have to live, etc., right? But I was like, well, okay, well, at least my toys, I don't have this problem with my toys, right? And toys are like non-necessary at all. You know what the worst thing is, Toys for Us? Machinima was undoubtedly insanely evil. They literally never gave us even one problem. Not even once. Like, we would hear all this insane shit. Like, this insane shit. And it would always be like, wow, they're really nice to us. Right? Not one problem. Like, never. It was weird. It was super strange. And like I didn't not believe other people, but like I didn't do any of that crap. And so the tipping point for me was its divinity in E33, where I saw. So I described it as I'm sick of being a vegetarian at the cookout. And I saw a fantastic better analogy, which that I have been living the life of a techno vegan for many years, only to discover that one of the best meals I have ever had in my life was made using techno cheese. Not techno meat, right? But techno cheese. And they just sprinkled a little bit of the techno cheese on there. Most of it burned up in the cooking. And so now I'm sitting here and I'm grappling with like, should I not have even enjoyed that techno meal? I can't unenjoy it now. I'm not gonna lie and tell people it wasn't the best meal I've had in fucking 15 years. Like, you ever see those videos of vegetarians eating meat for like the first time in a decade and they all cry? Right? And I was talking to Chris Wolfhard, and I was like, so how do you not, and I was like, how do you not go crazy? And he's like, oh, you gotta stop caring about it. I'm like, duh, but I don't want to be a bad person. And like, I basically came to the conclusion that my ethical standard is actually the thing that puts the tinfoil hat on your head and makes you retreat to the fucking woods and go crazy because the system we live in is bullshit. Because I can't go down the fucking Nestle owns fucking whatever shit, or I'll literally die. Right? Or right? Like I will actually just die. And I need to at some point make some kind of reasonableness agreement with myself. It's funny because I tell everybody else you can't fight the power every day, every single day. Meanwhile, I'm like, well, I can. I'm fucking built different. I can. I can fight the power like a motherfucker. And here's the other side, and this is like one of those things that some content creators won't tell you. I know way more dirt about your favorite developer than you do. It has come up many times where people go, oh, I can't believe beloved indie studio was actually, and I just go, a lot, and I mean a lot of the studios that you look up to them because you don't know about that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, Capcom's a really good example. They fired some of the guys I knew about, but I'm sure they missed a couple. I'm sure I think that I think that every company that gets large enough to require management is evil. like like I'm like fully moving over to like anything above like fucking 15 people is tainted by capital. Um and that includes my parent company, etc. And so like I got to start doing some kind of gradient shit. Now that's not me saying like, okay, welcome to the AI channel with Pat Stares At. No, I will say one thing. At least the guys who made Arc Raiders paid people, I guess. I Mr. Piggy Mouse, I guess your sarcastic comment about me lowering the bar is accurate. I don't think I can keep the bar where it's at and not go crazy. My personal favorite was somebody said, dude, you should just become like a retro game channel. And I mentioned that I forget who it was. I think it was Chris. And he's like, but Pat, those games were made in way more abusive scenarios than even today. And I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot, dude. Yeah, if you made a game on the Super Nintendo, they'd have like a guy whipping your ass. I think my favorite is like Metal Gear Solid 2, one of the all-time greatest games ever, was made after Kojima said no one can leave this office for 15 months. You must sleep on your desk for the full year. This game's coming out in the year of the snake. I don't give a shit. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, Kojima was absolutely obsessed with the game coming out in the year of the snake, and he's like, "We're gonna fucking make it come out in the year of the snake." So they all slept there. I can't. Like I helped kickstart. I helped kickstart Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. And then like as the game was coming out, the director or the fucking CEO Vavra is just like, there were no black people in Europe ever. And you're like, are you even kidding, man? And then like I was like, oh Jesus. Well, it's too late now. And then KCD2, they sent me a copy and he had been quiet for a while. And then like today, he's like, man, we gotta use AI for the next one. I'm like, God damn it. Oh my God. And I gotta do this. I brought it up. I brought it up like yesterday, right? On the podcast. No, yeah. I brought it up on the podcast that E33 is now like muddled and like who the fuck knows where it begins and ends, and I don't fucking know. And like I'm talking to Wooly, who's in the middle of an Act 2 playthrough. I'm like, what? Am I telling him this to guilt him to stop playing the most well-reviewed and awarded game that has ever existed? No! I'm talking about it because I'm like, I don't know. Fuck, I'm sick of this. Taste of Apple says, Issue is I still love E33. I just now feel bad about loving it. Okay, so you can't do that. Even I will tell you you can't do that. That will make you go nuts. That will make you go nuts. Okay? That will make you go crazy. Okay? Bliss Text Thief says, why can't this hobby be guilt-free and morally clean, like sports? That's really good. Ligma points out, doesn't help that every dev's explanation of AI is different. So you know what happened with Arc Raiders and why Arc Raiders is so confusing? Because I just, like, as this was loading up and I was reading through multiple interviews, and I discovered the different producers for that game are talking about two different systems in their game that they both just refer to as AI. One is like a machine learning system for how the enemies move in the environment. And the other is a fucking slot machine they paid voice actors to put their voices into. But they just use the fucking term at random in the fucking... Oh my God. The nomenclature is really, 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 really bad on purpose. It's really bad on purpose. Yeah, Everybody's Golf on Steam had the AI warning, but it came out the devs just used SpeedTree, and that it was Bamco being overzealous. Well, good for Bamco. Yeah, I don't have a solution for this. I legit don't have a solution for this at all. Like, I'm not going to stop covering new games. And I can't be like scrolling Blue Sky for somebody to tell me daily, weekly that the thing I had planned to do is evil, because it's like it's everything. Or like, I don't know how many of them are lying, but I know for a fact that a bunch of them are. I know in my gut that Square Enix and Capcom are using this shit and just not telling anybody. Like, I know in my fucking gut. You're telling me the guys who stole a dude's photos for RE4 textures didn't go, oh, I wish this was here. Oh, man, I'm mad. I just wanted the thing that I don't need to do to be the thing that is free of this bullshit. Wooly nailed it. Protect your sanity. Do whatever you have to do because the world's an awful place. Self-flagellate after every stream to cleanse the scene. Like, I try and be like a good guy. Like, I went and got this dog out of the dumpster. Right? Like, and he needed that. Is Caboose AI? Caboose is neither A nor I. By the way, somebody asked if Caboose is a DEI dog. Absolutely. Okay, this dog would crush the Blizzard diversity machine. Okay, this dog is disabled. Okay, homeless. Okay, he's Asian. He's an Asian American. Okay, like, he's crushing it. Okay. Is he gay? He's got no balls, dog. No, he's not mixed, you fucking idiot. He's a pug. They're from China. He's Chinese. Oh yeah, he's inbred. Sorry, no, he's overbred. Sorry, he's overbred is what we're saying. Pugs are pugs are super Chinese. The pug was invented to appeal to the Emperor of China. That's why they have the wrinkles, so it says Prince. They're one of the oldest dog breeds. They're super fucking Chinese. Is Boost a secret Korean? Man, that'd be a pop. Anyway, I'm super frustrated. I feel like any movement on any high-minded stance I've ever taken is like a complete failure. But I also have to, I have to make it to money for my baby. Like bluntly, like if I was like single and living by myself in an apartment, but the dog shedding's everywhere. All right, so we're gonna so like, am I telling you that here comes the fucking Arc Raider stream? No, I'm not saying that. Does this mean I'm gonna not make fun of Larian and just shit on them for like multiple years? Oh, definitely going to. Does that mean I'm not gonna stream Divinity? I don't know. I actually don't know. I really don't. Like, I'll always disclaim and allow you to make your judgments, but I literally, I can't possibly fucking make any hard lines in the sand at this exact moment. Though I will say, complaining has actually become, like, stronger than I thought. Because, like, I didn't think that the Larian CEO would, like, MySpace up his fucking profile like a fucking teenage girl who got broken up with. Anyway, that's my spiel. I'm gonna do my best. I can't, but I'm not perfect. I can't continue to try and be perfect. Sorry. Don't feel good about it, though. It's not my job to fix the industry. I thought it kind of was for a while. All right, you guys want to laugh at me? You want to fucking put a nice little bow on it? Okay, so my dick and balls and ass are really big, so I tore through the crotch of my pants, right? So me and Paige went to a big and tall store so I could get big boy pants, right? And then I was in there and I got just replacement pants. And Paige walked up, and you know what she saw? She saw a Star Trek The Next Generation shirt on the wall, right? And she was like, oh my God! Oh my God, I love it! Oh my God, we should get that. And so she bought it without like folding it out or looking at the tag. Bro, it goes past my knees, dog. It goes past my fucking knees. I'm wearing my boyfriend's shirt because it's so big and comfy. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, apologies for all the deep-seated catharsis, whatever. and all the moralizing and all that shit. But fuck, I'm just so fucking frustrating. And you know what? The other thing, you know that meme, you know that meme thing that's like a Zen monk who's like, I will not watch the movie. And somebody goes, yeah, well, it'll still sell 1 billion tickets. And it zooms in on his like Zen ass face and goes, 1 billion minus 1, right? I fucking hate that fucking meme. I fucking hate it. Because I'm not all Zen and shit. I'm fucking pissed. Actually. I'm not sitting there going like, guess I don't have to care about that. I go, fuck! I wanted to care about that. Like, anyway. So Tetsu says you own enough games to stream for 40 years. Just don't buy anything new. That is a ridiculous thing to say. So Tetsu, I love you. You're here all the time. That is a ridiculous thing to say. There is like actually like unironically like a rules for thee not for me situation going on where like professional obligation and personal consumerism are not the same set of requirements. You know? That's not all that shocking, tall guy. From what I could tell, the trick is to add a little bottom on the screen disclaimer. What it says, this is made with scumfuck bastardry. I bought it so you don't have to. I would have to put that on most of the games I've already played. AI or not. Cause then we're gonna get into like, well, these guys don't use AI, but one of their producers went on a racist tirade yesterday. These guys do use AI, but they donate a portion of the money to cancer research at the Children's Hospital. These guys don't racist or AI, and their game is good. And then 3 years from now, I'm going to find out Mike Z was the director. oh, the show's on. We should watch it. It's not on? It says it's on. Is it not on? Where's the show? Waiting for GameSpot. Cool. And we're watching the Indie Game Awards. By the way, this is probably the biggest downer I could possibly tell you. Being like, well, at least it's an indie game and it's a really small team, so I can try. No, you can't. That doesn't mean anything. That's how you get blindsided with like white supremacist Spider-Man. That's how that happens. Oh, you guys don't know about that? Oh, okay. Well, there was a Spider-Man indie movie in which it turned out the Spider-Man that they got to play Spider-Man, not good opinion having guy. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so glad I set up a stream for this. What the fuck, dude? Am I crazy? Is it not fucking 3:30 p.m., dog? Anyway, anything going forward, I hope to have a clear back and forth with you guys, my audience. And I'm more than willing to take even critical feedback. Ooh. I have some critical feedback for another content creator. Yo, I saw part of that stream, Yanners. What were you doing? Are you kidding me, girl? You crazy. What'd she do? So Yanners is banned right now. She's banned right now because she was playing a game where you like jerk off a banana. And I watched the clip and I was like, girl, you crazy. You knew what the fuck. Get out of here. Bro, this sucks. I don't get banned. I'm a good boy on the internet. Indie Game Award. It's still listed as upcoming. Live. Bro, what is happening? They like emailed me about this shit. They emailed me about this shit. Hold on. Indie Game Awards. Indie Game Awards 25. December 18th, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Watch on IGN GameSpot and 6-1 Indie. All right. All right. 6-1 Indie. Live videos. Premiere. What the fuck? I guess it's starting now and it's a fucking premiere. I guess it's late. Wow, this shit sucks ass, dude. Everything sucks ass. I guess we're watching it. Is there any sound? No, there's not. Fuck. How's that? There you go. It's the Indie Awards countdown. Wow.
Welcome to the 2025 IGA's countdown. I'm Kelsey Lynn Towndrow, and I'm here to jog your memories a bit ahead of the big show. For the next 20 minutes, we're going to take a brief look back at the 10 indies nominated
Wait,
for
20
Game
minutes?
of the Year.
Oh, they're
And Roger.
It's a
Consume Me,
fake.
Blueprints,
Oh, come
Citizen Sleeper 2,
on.
Starward Vector, Clair Obscure, Expedition 33.
They got.
Hades
No,
2,
you can't do
Twilight
it.
Silksong,
You can't
Keep
put it
Driving,
here
and Cupid's Cello, and the
also.
Cursed Yo-Yo. Throughout the countdown, we'll also take a checkpoint here and there to spotlight our wonderful sponsors who helped us put this whole production together. All right, let's get to it.
I thought, dude, I for real thought the whole reason for this event was so that they could give somebody who wasn't Clair Obscure an award. I guess I'm becoming a fucking techno-vegetarian, and with the full knowledge that techno-vegans are morally superior to me. Maybe I'll have to become a ovo pesca fuck-assitarian. I don't know what that is. I don't know what an ovo-pescatarian is. Every time I hear that term, I think it's somebody who annoys you with eggs. Like a ovo egg, like pesky person. I think of an annoying person. I was describing the fucking techno-vegetarianism shit to someone, and I'm like, I don't like to be thought of as a techno-vegan because vegans are so high and mighty and up their own ass and think they're better. I'm gonna stop talking now. You know? Yoko Shin says, are you an E33 hater now after all the glaze? So, I'm going to be blunt. My internal desire, what I wanted to happen, was the same thing that has almost always happened when I discover that something has a little bit of poop in it, which is my brain just switches off a switch and goes, oh, I don't care about that. I've never cared about that. It is dead to me again, right? And I just turn it off like a light switch. And unfortunately, after a couple of days of that with E33, I was like, no, I literally can't. It's a little loud. Okay, I'll turn that down. Don't worry about that. How's that for you guys? Like when I've described it to Paige, and I was like, I think about E33 like literally every single day. Like I think about E33 the way Paige talks about Fallout, which is to say significantly. So now I get to play the weak-ass little pussy game where I try and fucking defend my bullshit to you guys and go, well, at least this one only used it for this, and I fucking go throw up in the bathroom afterwards and punch my own dick until I shit. Like, oh.
Wake up, sleeper.
Oh.
We're in trouble. Lane's closing in, and we need this contract to go right. But nothing's gone right so far.
Is this as bad as the time I glazed that Mega Man Kickstarter, though? Yeah, that is the... I feel weird, because I have like a... Oh, we got raiders? Oh, from Generator Fragedy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Big raid. I feel a little uncomfortable sometimes referring to the stupid crap that I do as like my professional career. But pointing people at Mighty Number 9 and saying you're fucking stupid if you don't buy in on this is the biggest regret of my entire professional career. That is like absolutely like my biggest mistake, and I actually think about it quite often.
Forget to tell us about Vesna. Or we find someone new, but new crew have new problems. The belt is wide, sleeper. So whatever comes at us next, just remember, nothing in the belt.
Pat, everyone was in on the hype when it was announced, yes, but it was my responsibility to be a reasonable voice and not point people that I probably knew were going to go and spend their money towards something that I didn't actually know was bullshit.
the little yellow game console with a crank.
I'm starting to
Playing is made for
realize
fun and comes with 24
that
free
my
games, plus
perception
hundreds more available in our store from
of
incredible indie
my
developers.
responsibility, my like ethical responsibility in farting into this microphone is actually a lot higher than anyone else in my industry and audience expects.
Plus, every single playdate is also a dev unit just waiting for you to make your own game. You don't even have to know
Like,
how to
I
code to get
expect
started.
nothing from
Ready
shit.
for your playdate? Find us at
Because
Play
everyone
Nike.
but me is stupid. But oh my god, it's gonna crush it again. Everyone but me and my wife are stupid. Sorry, Paige. I misspoke. I misspoke.
Again. Paint a new number. Ticking down every year.
Your apology about it made me respect you more. Well, I appreciate that.
And every
I would have respected me more had I not done so. Why does Paige go,
Every year she paints again. And every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission. Destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again. We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
My video's a few minutes behind? Yeah, I started it a few minutes behind because I was stupid and I went to the GameSpot website.
Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Is this an old trailer or a new trailer? Oh, yeah, it's very old, huh? This is the first trailer? Wow. Yeah, no, I can't hate this. I'm disappointed in like the level designer that slopped it up. I literally
Even if we
can't.
fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
Rip Big Puss, you need to back it off a second. I love you, buddy, but you can't talk like that in here, okay? Okay? Come on. I get it. Okay? And I get you're trying to make fun of me, but you need to back it off, okay? Getting too comfortable in here. All right. Yeah, so like you can be like, I like my favorite streamer Pat Stares at Asterix. I think he might be mentally disabled, but I like to support him anyway. And I'll be like, yeah, that's okay. Hey, don't say might with a question mark. Come on.
Well, daughter of Hades,
Kiss on this dog, man.
princess of the underworld.
So like,
Seem that you are finally prepared.
so Paige went down to the me and Paige were talking about it in the car earlier, and she went and got some canned food for like a can drive, right? And she gave in the canned food to the charity people. And when we got back to the car, I was like, you may now play 1 hour of ethically compromised Expedition 33.
Or shall we strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
I don't know, man. What the fuck are you supposed to fucking do? Like, can't I just raise my son to not be a red-pilled, stupid piece of shit? Like, can that not be my penance to society? No, because you're supposed to do that.
It's now or never.
You're supposed to raise your children not to be
Which
pieces
is
of shit.
often underestimated, but I'm well aware how capable you are.
I have to be more than that. This family, they deserve their vengeance.
Pat says no to Advil? Bro, I take Advil all the
Will
time.
you aid me?
We got your back, sister, so just keep moving forward. Care for a little wager here? Bet I'll take more of them than you. Let's see how strong
I remember, Black Suit, are you for real?
But with patience, can withstand him
I was
until
talking to
I'm
somebody and they're like, why don't you take up like a political stance in like your local area and call your representative to like talk about how much you hate AI and like and I had to just be like, you need to I live in British Columbia. No, hold on. Kit Rain says calling reps does jack shit. No, that's not the point. I live in British Columbia, God's wokest province. Okay. Like, if I called up my rep and was like, bro, I hate AI, they'd be like, yeah, I know! Like, there's nothing to be done on that front out here. That ship has sailed. I can't believe they used Last Dive as the music for this trailer. Like, what a shot call! This is the best song in the game! This is the best song in the game. Apparently at least the bad thing about Team Cherry is insane. Yeah. Hey, I have good news about getting mad about AI. Do you guys want to hear the good news about getting mad about AI? Sven Vinky has decided that to help clear the air, they're going to have an AMA tomorrow on Reddit with all the leads on all the different parts of the game. So, I hope you all have a really good day tomorrow. Whoa! Wait, that was a helmet, wasn't it? I thought that girl's ass was like, oh, I can roll back, huh? Hold on. Oh, that's a helmet or a jacket or something. Okay. I can't believe Expedition 33 qualifies for this. Man, do you ever kind of sit around and wish you were like way dumber than you are? Right? Dumb people seem to have like it way easier. Well, actually, they have it much harder, but they don't know it. You know? They're also more attractive. Like, I'd be much more attractive if I was, like, really stupid. I'd probably be taller. You don't know about that one? Skulljacky says, I'm going to be honest, Pat. I didn't expect it to crash out and burn up in idealism this fast. It happens to everyone, bro. I'm really sorry. Bro, I'm 39. What do you mean? Well, oh, you think... Wait. You think I look really young? Thank you. But yeah, no, dude, I'm 39. I've been a diehard idealist on literally every topic for my entire life. It's actually kind of wild how far I got before I had to have any kind of moral qualms about anything in my life, even a little. You know what I'm saying? This looks good. I like this. Captain Marvel, this is real talk. It's refreshing that you're a content creator on the internet who didn't become a freak ass, racist, hateful grifter with a solid moral compass. I appreciate for that. Bro, it looks so easy. Like, that's the part that gets me back. Like, it's like a really simple formula. Like, it looks super easy. Like, those people will believe anything. Oh my god. Like, I bet they'd believe that rats can't swim. But instead, I have a bunch of fucking woke, gay-ass liberals going, Pat, if rats can't swim, how'd they bite my pussy on the toilet? And like, I don't know. Maybe you put them up there.
My name is Mike Chandro. And I'm Kyle Stevenson. Whether it's late at night or early in the morning where you're tuning in from, we're so thrilled to have you here celebrating indies with us.
Tonight is about the human beings who drive our industry forward, folks who pour their hearts.
All right, I'm gonna skip past these dudes.
Today to introduce the nominees and winner for the Achievement in Accessibility Award. Over the past
it looks like I picked a good spot to skip.
The video game industry has come forward in leaps and bounds in terms of how we standardize accessibility for disabled players. However, perhaps more impressive to me are the ways that indie developers are innovating in the accessibility space, redefining who we consider in accessibility efforts, and what ways we approach helping more people to engage with more genres of games. Video games as a medium should be accessible to everyone. If we love this medium, we should want as many people as possible to be able to play.
No,
and these
I disagree.
Have gone above and beyond in terms of finding new ways to help make sure that more people get to play the games.
I think less people should play games.
For the achievement in accessibility.
You know what's really great? You know what's really awesome? Did you know that when you play a multiplayer shooter, an MMO, or go to the grocery store, you get to meet a certain type of person? That's right. A person who it's their first day on fucking Earth. Wow, it's your first day. Crazy. How'd you turn on the computer?
Peak by Landfall Games and Aggro Crab. Peak's developers have done a fantastic job of regularly updating the game's accessibility in post-launch patches, responding to very
What was my indie game of the year? It was Expedition 33. But if I wanted to be like fair to smaller developers, it would probably be Peak. But E33 is also small developers.
Accessibility, motion sickness reduction, and visual accessibility.
I'm gonna say something really depressing.
Conversations around accessibility. Squeakcross is full
Are you
of
guys ready
numerous
for
different
something really
accessibility
depressing?
options for players who struggle with mental handling of numbers. Barista.
I bet you
Barista is a sightless
tons of indies are going to use, like, I think indies are going to use Gen AI at the same percentage as large studios, and less of them will get caught because they don't do interviews,
And the Indie Game Award
so they won't
for
fuck up
accessibility
and let it
goes
slip.
To Peak by Landfall Games and Aggro Crab.
Would I give Resident Evil 4 Remake Game of the Year from the year it was released? No, I don't count remakes.
It means a lot to us to receive the award for achievement in accessibility.
I think remakes can win anything but Game of the Year.
We wanted to make a game for everyone, and making a game for everyone means making it accessible.
Keto says, Pat, I'm an indie. I use AI to solve coding problems quietly. Well, okay. Do you use generative AI? If so, do you use... I can't even fucking do it. I'm so tired, dude. I'm so fucking tired. Good God, no. Well, that's not the same thing. This sucks so bad. This discussion sucks.
We wanted to make accessibility fun, which is why there's a button to turn spiders into Bing Bong.
Oh my God!
Their voices heard. Thank you to everyone at both Aggro Crab and Landfall
Oh,
for making this game possible.
it's so shit. It's like going to a restaurant and ordering the steak
New for this year's ceremony, the Indie Game Awards,
and being like, the steak's made out of meat, right?
Different perspectives through
and they have to clarify, well, not baby meat, it's cow. And you go, cool, thanks.
Partner showcases and festivals.
Glad I have to ask this clarifying question every time.
Director of Africa's first annual Destination Indie Games and Immersive Arts Festival and Conference.
Hi Indie fans, I'm Ben Rausch joining you from Cape Town as the Program Director of Playtopia, Africa's biggest indie games festival. Every year, the Playtopia Arcade exhibits a selection of works that celebrate indie games at their most creative, original, and well-crafted. To curate this exhibition, we spend the year hunting for outstanding titles and have a free, open submission system where anyone can send us their games for consideration. At Playtopia 2025, 105 games were exhibited.
I really just hope the investment bubble on this crashes and generative AI becomes prohibitively expensive.
I hope that this award will be something that inspires.
I don't think, like, I have no doubt that, like, Gen AI is here to stay, but it being sent out to everyone going, it can replace everybody, is obviously the part that'll break.
Making and sharing games with the world. The 2025 nominees for
NVIDIA people are selling their stock right now, like literally
Rainbow
today.
Get the Milk by McDog. Finding Father by Studio Bow and Pressure Cooker Studios. Flibius McDougal and the Mysterious Flying Machine by Unsigned Double Collective. I Kill Ya by All Day All Night. Metavoidal by Yellow Lab Games. And Stick It to the Stickman by Free Lives. And the Indie Game Award goes to Stick It to the Stickman by Free Lives.
Good for them. I don't know what this is. What is this?
Congratulations to ourselves, and congratulations to all the new games coming out of Africa.
Good for Africa.
One of the new categories we're introducing is something we're super excited about.
Indie Vanguards.
These 5 independent developers are just starting their journeys in the indie scene, already impressing us with bold debut projects, game jams, and even demos.
Let's take a look at the first member.
I don't think Vanguard was the right word you wanted to pick.
Everyone, I just want to say what
I don't think Vanguard was the right word you wanted to pick.
Indie Vanguard class of
Vanguard has like a lot of like weight behind it, and it's like it's the first line of defense that dies immediately.
Without the enormous support of my wife and my kids, my family, and everyone who helped me push forward in releasing such a weird, experimental, and kinda head-scratching title in 2025. A huge thank you goes out to the folks at Mod Retro for making the physical release of Shanty possible.
Bye, Scrumpo.
And everyone in
Have a
the
good
Game
one.
Boy homebrew community, developers, players, and the makers of GB Studio, who I feel I am sharing this honor with. Time may have left these beloved
Also, it is very
oases
late in the
behind,
indie world for a
but we still
Vanguard.
have so much more to give. From inspiring new generations of developers to offering a genuine ecosystem for developers and players to craft new experiences and push innovation.
This is
forward.
apropos of nothing, but man, Jonathan Blow fucking
No matter the
sucks.
amount of access studios
Just wanted to let you
have
guys know that.
funding opportunities, influence, tools, and capabilities. I believe indies, whatever their size or capacity, embody and will continue to carry that pure and true spirit of creation into the future. They are and will always be the ones looking back into what first inspired them to become creators, tasking themselves to remind us why we love games and what makes us all fall in love with them time and again. Whatever the future might hold, I can rest assured that the industry is in the best of hands. My heartfelt congratulations to all the winners and nominees.
Yeah, what's up with Seedless? I don't even get it.
Can make a first impression everlasting. Co-founder of DenkuWorks, Liam Edwards, knows a thing or two about knocking that first impression out of the park.
Hello, Indie Game Awards. I'm Liam Edwards, one of the co-founders
Phil
of
Fish or
the
Jonathan
Kyoto
Blow?
indie-based
Like,
studio
which one do I
DenkuWorks.
shoot?
The
Or
creators
like,
are Tanuki Pond Summer, and I'm here at the stunning
Or
Kyoto
like-
Imperial Palace. What better place to talk to you about the visual design nominees for this year's awards? In a world where there's seemingly endless amounts of video games,
I'll
being released
always
all of the
dislike
time,
Phil Fish
it's
more.
never been more important to aesthetically stand
because
out
Phil Fish
and
was
be
from my
unique.
hometown,
So here
and
are
he
this
is
year's best of the
personally
best,
embarrassing
the
to me.
nominees for visual design. 30 Birds by Ram Ram Games and Business Goose Studios.
Whoa, that looks cool.
Artiste Impact by Mass.
That came out? Oh my god, I have it on my wish list.
Cat Detective Albert Wild by Beyond Those Hills.
What is this?
Eclipsium by Housefire. Machina by Tala and Jack Co.
I should probably go back
Slime
and...
Rancher 2 by
Oh man, I
Monolith
really don't
Park.
like that game at all.
And the award goes to 30 Birds by Ram Ram Games and Business Goose Studios.
How many birds you got?
Hi everyone, I'm Laurent from Ram Ram Studio, and I'm the main developer behind 30 Birds.
And hi, I'm Colleen from Ram Ram Studio, and I'm the artistic director of 30 Birds.
Thanks a lot for the award.
Why do
Thanks
people
to the
hate Jonathan
jury.
Blow? He opens his mouth and
for
stupid
the-
shit
for the
comes out
organization.
every day.
We want to thank our team who made 30 Birds with us.
And we hope that thanks to this award, new people may discover 30 Birds and have a great time playing it.
I would like...
Thanks again.
Can I offload some of my anger to a more specific person? I
The
would like to
strongest narratives
take
help us connect our personal
a significant
experiences with the ones
portion
on screen through immersive
of my
worlds and wondrous
generated
characters. Through
anger
past relationships and spicy
and
empires,
point it
Echo from Outer
towards
Loop Games has
Tim
masterfully
Sweeney,
achieved just that.
the guy
Hi, I'm Echo
who
from Outer
owns
Loop
Unreal
Games,
Engine
game director on Thirsty
and puts
Suitors,
a
and the
goddamn
upcoming Dose of Divas.
like big
Great game
AI
story
button
doesn't just
into the
entertain,
most
it moves
popular
you, it
engine that's
challenges
ever
you, and
existed.
sticks with you through specificity because life is in the details. These 6 indies deliver exactly that.
I bet
Unforgettable
you could just
characters,
track a lot of
immersive
this crap
worlds,
back
and
down to
stories
Unreal
from a
Engine.
unique point of view
And
that keep
Adobe, that's
echoing
right,
in your
and
mind
Adobe.
long after you're done playing. Here are the nominees for narrative. Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector by Jump
I played
Over
the first game. It was excellent.
Consume Me by Jenny Zhao Shah, AP Thompson, Jian Li, Violet WP, and Ken Koda Snyder. The Drifter by Parohoof and Dave Lloyd.
That game was cool.
Promise Mascot Agency by Kaizen Gameworks. The Root Trees Are Dead by Evil Trout Inc. The Seance of Blake Manor by Spooky Doorway. And
There
Indie
seems
Award
to
goes
be
to
a Game of the Year
Citizen
can't be
Sleeper 2,
nominated
Starward
for
Vector by Jump Over
underneath
the Age.
categories thing.
Congrats.
Which, you know what? Yeah, they should actually do that.
Hi, I'm Gareth Damian Martin, the creator of Citizen Sleeper.
Because a
And I
Game
wanna
of the
thank
Year
the Indie
nomination
Awards for
might as well be a
recognizing
win
Citizen
in a
Sleeper
different
2
category.
It's been an
Right?
incredible journey over the past 5 years making the Citizen Sleeper games. and
Like
it's a
I
journey
I
couldn't
feel
have gone
very
on
happy
without,
for
the
E33
Unsung
winning. They
Drama,
should
the
do. They did a
incredible
really good job on that
also
game, even
the
though they
games
cheated a little bit and it sucks. But
Dan and Matt Collier, who helped me get the game on so many
I do
different
think it's kind of
platforms.
depressing that
And of
nobody
course, my
else
publisher,
got
Fellow Traveler, who do
the
incredible
awards
work
because they
supporting
could have
interactive
used it.
games. I also would love to show huge thanks to all the players and everybody who's told their friends, who's been too much of a.
Why does
of a
everyone on
sicko
this show
about
look like the
Citizen
same
Sleeper
person?
2, who've pushed the series to
They all
people
have
know
like
and
similar
supported the
glasses and
games.
hair.
I really
And
did not
most of
believe
them are
that
wearing
this is what happened
turtlenecks.
when I started on this journey, and yeah, I'll be forever thankful for everyone who's recognized these games.
Why do all indie
and
developers
who's
look
felt
like
something
that?
From these stories, so
Oh
thank you so
no,
much.
I've done it now. Like what? Oh my god. That's the funniest thing I ever saw on TikTok. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen on TikTok in my life.
Created in honor of the late beloved developer, the Muhammad Fahmy Storyteller Award recognizes an exceptional storyteller and their profound work shaping deep narratives in games. As soon as our ceremony ended last year, we knew who our next recipient would be without any hesitation. My initial interaction with this
Like the
person was
TikTok,
actually
there was a
pretty funny.
guy.
She assumed I was reaching
There's
out
some
because of
dude who was
one
just like, why do all
particular
poly
game.
people
I told
look
her
like
that
that?
even in her games
And he
without
got like
strict narrative,
1,000 stitches from poly people that looked like that. And it was maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Through the act of playing. But enough from me. I think our presenter has a better story to share. Without further ado, here to present the 2025 Muhammad
It was
Fahmy
legitimately
Storyteller
unbelievable.
Award, the one and only Lena
What do
Ray.
they look like? I couldn't describe it to you.
2016, I got a random DM
But
on
you would
Twitter
know it when you
that
see it.
changed the entire course of my career. I was working as a game designer with
A stitch is like a
aspirations of
TikTok
writing
retweet.
music for games. I had a few really amazing opportunities, but I never found the right project that let me feel like I was fully part of the team.
Oh, you guys seem to be much more familiar with this lady than I am.
Asking if I'd like to do music for a little game that she and some friends were working on called Celeste. Making that game with the team lit a fire under me.
Oh, this is the
Nothing
Celeste
during
composer.
my day
Oh,
job
she
felt
did a
nearly
really
as
good job.
exciting and inspiring as getting to go home and work late into the night.
I
on
don't think
music for
Celeste
this
is
little
nearly as good
platformer.
as everyone glazed it to be, but she
Next on
definitely
my
did a
music, but
really
somehow
good
it
job
managed
on
to
that
fit right into
soundtrack.
place for the story we were all telling. And it wasn't just in the words, really. It was every aspect of the game. The way a screen was laid out, the way new mechanics and level gimmicks gave rise to a metaphoric experience.
Had one of my
Even before
favorite
dialogue was
favorite
written,
beep boop
playing the
boop
levels felt like
soundtracks.
understanding the story of Madeline and allowed me to write as evocative
I
music
mean,
as
do you
was
think
able
it's
to.
not as good due to my
Almost 8
mind
years
goblins,
after releasing the game,
brainworms?
I
No.
constantly feel the effects that her storytelling
Um,
has had on the greater community that blossomed around Celeste. Hundreds of talented creators have also been inspired to make their own levels.
Like,
their
it
own
was pretty
stories,
good.
their
I
own
wouldn't call it
music.
like excellent.
Extremely talented speedrunners race every year
I just
to raise
didn't.
money for global medical
I didn't like
aid and
fully
cancer
attach
research.
to a lot of the stuff in
Every
it.
games event I get a chance to attend, people come up and express.
I
just how
thought
much the
every
game means to
storyline
them,
element like dragged the
not
game
as
down.
Just as a fun little thing that they played one time, but as a lasting affirmation of who they are. No matter what they took away from it, no matter what it informed about them, it made an impact on their lives for the better.
Pat's
Games
Family Guy
don't often
Godfather
do that,
moment.
even if we
G
always
Slayer.
aspire to
I
it.
talk about
It's
my
something
favorite.
that comes
Sorry,
from
my
a place of
Godfather
deep
moment all the
empathy
time.
and care.
I talked about it
So
like
I
2
am
weeks
beyond
ago.
pleased to present the
And it's like,
Muhammad
hey,
Fahmy
do you want to hear the
Storyteller Award
shittiest hot
to my
take ever?
collaborator and friend,
I don't really
Maddie
like
Filson.
Super Metroid. Commence murdering me now.
It's an honor to accept the Storyteller Award. And of course, I need to thank all of the brilliant collaborators I've had the privilege of working with along the way. Towerfall and Celeste were truly team efforts. I believe that we make games in the hopes that they will.
That's right,
impact someone
guys.
And maybe even inspire
Guy
someone
who doesn't
to
piss his pants in the
add their own
Costco
voice to the conversation.
doesn't care for Super
And
Metroid
this
either.
beautiful medium games is something that we're all building together. So to be recognized like this for my contributions to that project is sincerely the highest honor.
What
and
other low will I stoop to
feel like
next?
have
I
a
don't
lot
know.
more left to give. I don't plan on stopping. I really just love making games, and I hope.
Hey, you're supposed to shit in that Walmart. Are you talking about
so
the video on TikTok? Because that
you.
shitting in a Walmart video
And
makes me
keep
laugh
making
really
beautiful
hard.
Women-led
Like
Games
it makes me,
brings
it made me
recognition to the
laugh so
hardworking
hard I
women
almost
in the
threw
games
up.
industry. Representing their annual showcases is Twitch ambassador.
Got
Ash
no
Said Hi.
respect. Got no
Hi,
respect
everyone.
for society.
This is Ash Said Hi, Twitch Women's Guild lead and host for this year's IGA for the Women-Led Indie Game Award. This year, we are honoring the fantastic women in game development from around the world. Expressing our unique
You got enough
contributions is paramount to
Squishmallows
ensuring
back
that
there, lady?
women and non-binary folk feel represented. We must remember that everyone's differences make our world more whole. There are many trailblazers in the indie game scene, creating experiences that hold a lens to the complex and beautiful demographic of gamers today. With that, let's jump into the nominees for the Women-Led Indie Game Award. Cabernet by Party
What does
for
that
Introverts.
actually mean?
Gemporium by Merge
Like,
Conflict Studio.
does that mean that the girl has to be the boss? They girl bossing?
White Knuckle by Dark Machine Games. Urban
Or does it mean, like,
Disillusion
only the
Center
women?
by Hakaba Bunko. Spilled by Lente.
So, like, I gotta tell you, like, I think these categories have value. I think they would actually hit a little harder if, like, what the actual fucking category actually was
And
clear.
the Indie Game Award goes to Urban Myth Disillusion Center by Hakaba Bunko.
Writing that down. I heard that sound and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write that shit down.
ザ・インディーゲームアワードのウーマン
Urban Myth Disillusion
アワ
Center.
ードという名誉ある賞をいただき心より感謝申し上げます墓場文庫制作チーム一同
By the way, or later today, the subtitles are cut off. How did I do that?
この作品は
Did I have this fucked up the whole time? Wow, I'm an idiot.
プレイヤーである
Fuck, I'm bad at my fucking
皆
job.
様のご支援によって
Maybe I should have had a fucking robot do it for me.
これからも心に残るゲームをお届けできるよ
Oh my god, I was zoomed in on the whole fucking thing. I'm so stupid. I'm so fucking stupid.
ありがとうございます
Fuck. Oh fuck, now everyone's gonna see how stupid and bad at my job I am. Fuck.
It takes a village to create a community that's not only fun, but engaging and welcoming. Please welcome Kennedy Lee Slocum, social media manager of Black Kite Games.
Hi, Indie Game Awards. My name is Kennedy Lee Slocum, and I'm a games writer and community manager for Black Kite Games.
Why does
And I just
everyone
wanna
on this
say,
show look
as
like
I'm
that?
Sure, all of this category's nominees would agree. Community
Is it
management
just
is
me?
A weird job. It covers so much more than people realize. Whether it's an individual or a whole team, they're the unsung
I can't
heroes
just say
wear
that?
many hats.
Okay.
Handling everything from player support to keeping the community positive, endlessly
Is it just
researching
is
internet
it the
slang,
mustache? Is the
organizing
mustache
events, and
adding
representing the personality of their
a
entire
cut
studio.
to my
They
words?
endure a lot, but their work is vital in creating a space where players feel heard, valued, and connected. Our next award celebrates those who have gone above and beyond to foster a vibrant.
It's the glasses?
inclusive
It really is the
community in an
glasses,
industry
yeah.
that can make it quite challenging at times, but will ultimately always need voices like theirs. Here are the nominees for community management: Jenny Zhao Xia, Strange
You could use a beret. I'd probably kill it with a beret.
Sassy
I
Chat
can't put one on because if it hits, then I'm
all
fucked.
day, all night.
You know?
Team Peak, Game Smithing Limited, and the Indie Game Award goes to Team Peak.
Hey. Congratulations.
I'm Paige. And I'm Hannah, and we're joined by the rest of our
Oh my God,
community
Paige
team,
is
Beth and
there.
Josephine. Hello. Thank you so much for the Indie Game Award in community management. We couldn't have done it without the amazing help from our Discord moderators, all the content creators who made the
I'm
community what
the
it is,
content
and of
creator.
Course, all the scouts at home like you.
You falling off the mountain. He's like slid down.
off.
It's
Everyone
me.
was lucky
Thanks
win
to
the Community
me.
Management Award last year, but Peak was made in collaboration with our friends over at Landfall, so we get to share it this year. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm happy this award is handed to another incredible community manager and team because they deserve it so
Can I just say
much.
something
Landfall has been around
controversial?
for over 10 years, and this is their first award in community management. Isn't that batshit fucking
I like
crazy?
listening to
Imagine looking at the
Australian
changes in
people
the Steam
talk.
forums for 10 years.
I don't really care what accent. I think it's
me,
really
Hannah,
charming.
From the Landfall team, the one in the trenches. Thank you all so much for this award. It's been a while to see our amazing community grow over the last 10 years, from just some people in the Skype chat about flying to millions of Peak Scouts climbing mountains.
They're New Zealanders?
And we couldn't have done it with our amazing team: Elisabeth, who does the best support in the biz; Josephine, who just started but has hit the ground running; Liv, who backed us up during those stressful months before and after launch; Cade and our lovely Discord moderators; and of course Paige, who it's been an honor to work with on this game. We wouldn't be here without AgroCrab and the rest of the Landfall and Peak team. They're always there to fix bugs, listen to community suggestions, and support us in any way they can. And last but not least, I want to give a special thank you to the amazing players, because there wouldn't be a community without you.
Finally, we have one more person who would like to say a speech. Bing Bong, take it away.
Bing Bong, you're supposed to say something nice to the viewers.
Bing Bong, we're live here. You can do it.
Put him in the cannon. You better get in the cannon, Bing Bong. This is for the fans.
Yeah, kill Bing Bong. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Let's go, guys.
I liked it when they killed Bing Bong.
Hi, we're Cookie Crayon, an indie game studio from New Zealand.
We love to create bite-sized games with a strong focus on the visuals and experimentation. With Neo Navs, we wanted the art style to be bold and loud to contrast with the quiet sneakiness of the game.
We ended up with something that kind of feels like a moving painting, with a little crowd of characters milling about in a bright and surreal world, while you and a friend try to blend in and hunt each other out. To answer the question, what does indie mean to you?
We like to think of indie being where you can freely create without the fear of something being wrong. and where you can try out the most obscure
You can
ideas
never,
just to see what
you
happens.
can never get rid of that
It's a
feeling.
place where time,
Every time
budget,
you do
and
anything,
technical skill
or even
limitations
walk
can
through your
actually
house,
help
you're
to push
always
ideas
terrified
into
of doing
areas
something
that
wrong.
Maybe you wouldn't have explored otherwise.
How could you
Thank
lie?
you so much to everyone involved in the Indie Game Awards for including us in this year's Indie Vanguard.
A short
That is
runtime
not
doesn't
just
mean a
me.
game can't make a lasting impact. Developer Graham Reed knows how to pack one heck of a punch in a single sitting.
Hey everybody, my name is Graham Reed, also known as Graham of Legend, and I'm a Jamaican indie game developer currently working on a small island builder called Orlands. Now, sometimes less is more, and a great game isn't defined by its how long to beat stats, but rather is defined by it being memorable and compelling in the small amount of time it has. Now, this next award goes out to all those games, and it celebrates the short games that pack up punch that leave you satisfied and wanting more. Here are the nominees for Bite Size Game. Karimaro, Beneath the Forlorn Limbs by Bastinus Rex. Fly Night by Wabba Boy. Many Nights a Whisper by Deconstruct Team and Selkie Harbo.
Hey, buddy.
The Dark Queen of Morthome by Mosu. This game will end in 205 clicks by Insert Disc 5. And Time Flies by Playables.
I love you.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Time Flies by Playables.
Guys, the dog's looking into my eyes like he's my wife. What do I do? I love you. Paige says she thinks the dog thinks he's my wife. So, like, if I'm out of the house and Paige is in the kitchen, right, she can tell I'm coming home because she'll just hear like this. She'll hear like tip a tap and him going like just completely like get ready to throw up on the floor because he starts wiggling.
Hi, I'm Amy.
He's a
founder
good guy.
and one of the 5 organisers behind Frosty Games. Our next award honours the outstanding achievements of indies
He's a
based
good
in
guy.
Australia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. This region may be physically separated by a whole lot of water down at the edge of the globe, but we don't let that stop us from shipping some of the very best indie games in
What
the
about
world. As
snakes?
this incredible
Do
list of
snakes
titles
ever stop
goes to
you?
show.
I bet they
Here are
do.
the nominees for the ANZ Indie Award.
Abiotic Factor by Deepfield Games. The Drifter by Powerhoof. Mars First Logistics by Shapeshop. Proximate by Kane Maddox.
I should probably play Abiotic Factor.
Hollow Knight Silksong by Team Cherry. Tempopo by Witchbeam.
Oh, I guess you're not disqualified from earlier.
And the indie game
Oh, well,
award
this is
goes
from
to
Australia.
The Drifter by Powerhoof.
I feel like this is gonna sound crazy. I feel like I've already done that bit. It's a good bit.
I see why we didn't make a comedy game. It would have been all dad jokes all the time.
I've done that bit.
Thank you. This is amazing. I think just to be
This
nominated alongside
this voting
such
seems
awesome games is
anti-rigged.
just, like, mind-blowing.
You know what I'm
there's
saying?
So many cool games that I absolutely adore that have come out of Australia and New Zealand the last year. We're really punching above our weight down here, I think. It's so cool to see. Yeah, despite industry hardships and all that stuff, like, yeah, been amazing. Yeah, massive thanks to the team, Barney, Alex, and Matt, just like killed it on the art. Louis and Mitch for the
Oh, I
killer
just read your
soundtrack.
message,
Adrian,
Scrumpo.
the
Are
other
you-
voice actors just like
Are
brought the
you
characters to life
wearing?
in such an amazing,
I'll get to
magical
that
way.
later, Scrumpo.
so
But are
cool.
you wearing Those glasses and a turtleneck right now.
So many people
Also.
that help, and such an awesome community we have around us as well. Like really makes it possible. Personally, I think this means so much to me. It's a game I worked on for 6 going on 7 years now, so it's a massive chunk of my life, and to be recognized like this makes it extra special, and especially for a genre which I really adore, like the point and click.
Here's a dad that doesn't have the hair or the glasses. He has a big too long beard. I'm wearing a gross ass hoodie and a bing bong hat. Oh yeah, you specced into fucking Video Goblin. I like it.
So I can watch the rest of the awards. Thanks again.
I'm a big fan of Video Goblin. My wife helps clean my clothes so I don't look like a homeless man.
There were 2 pieces of feedback that stood
Thank
out
you,
the most
wife. I
from
love
our
you.
inaugural ceremony.
I'm not
Genre
allowed to do the
categories and
laundry.
the fact that you wanted to voice your support for your favorite indies. So we opened the polls and asked you to pick your favorite indies within specific genres and, of course, overall. Here are your 2025 community picks. Action game, Hades 2. Adventure game, Hollow Knight, Silksong.
These are unshocking.
Horror game, Repo. Interactive fiction, Date Everything.
Interaction fiction is a really broad term.
Multiplayer game.
That's really broad, dude. That's
Puzzle game, Blueprints. Role-playing game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Simulation game, Schedule 1. Strategy game, The 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. Survival game, Abiotic Factor. And community game of the year.
I gotta tell you, if you wanted to like watch a video game award show and get like a list of games to buy, I think this one's actually a better list than
and even hundreds of variations on slaying a princess. Please welcome Tony Howard
than the
Arias
Game
and
Awards.
Abby Howard from Black Tabby Games.
Hi, I'm Abby Howard.
And I'm Tony Howard Arias, and the two of us make up Black Tabby Games, a studio focused on branching narratives.
We're honored to be presenting the award for Best Gameplay Design, which sits at the intersection of so many things, including smooth mechanics, challenging difficulty curves, and keeping players on their toes and immersed in what they're playing.
And for us, it's mostly about giving players way too many sentences they can click on. Here are the nominees for gameplay design.
I would actually prefer more categories like this, like really specific, right? Instead of genres, because the Game Awards genre thing is a little broad. I would like to see gameplay design, performance capture, level design, you know.
Hollow Knight Silksong by Team Cherry.
Keep Driving by YCJY Games.
I'd put the Silksong in there because I crush that shit because my dick is
Look
huge.
Outside by Francis Columb.
I hit flow state in Silksong constantly.
Tiny Cactus Studio.
I feel bad for other people who aren't as good as me who did not hit flow state in Silksong
And the
constantly.
Cursed Yo-Yo by Pocket Trap.
The King is Watching by Hypnohead.
I did not look outside. I was talking to Francie C, and he's like, "Oh, there's going to be lots of good stuff in this 2.0 update," and I was like, "Well, fuck."
And the Indie Game Award goes to Ball Pit by Kenny Sun.
Yeah, congratulations to
Kenny.
Ball
So many of us have
Pit.
lost dozens of hours to your
Good job,
game,
Ball
and it's great to
Pit.
see those lost hours finally coalesce into physical form.
Good job.
Kenny unfortunately wasn't able to record an acceptance
Oh,
speech for the award,
no!
so we're accepting it on his behalf.
Thank you so much for your hard work, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next.
Black Voices in Gaming is committed to increasing Black representation and inclusion within the gaming industry. Representing the growing and thriving community of Black game developers is co-founder and director Justin Woodward.
What is poppin', everybody? It's your boy Justin Woodward, co-founder of the Mixed Media Indie Exchange, and of course Black Voice in Gaming, part of the nonprofit organization Experience Studios, which was made to help underrepresented developers get access to funding, visibility, discoverability, mentorship, and networking for their entrepreneurial growth. And we are partnered with the Indie Game Awards this year to showcase some of the best and brightest Black game developers that release games in 2025. So without further ado, the Black Voices in Gaming nominees are...
You guys are fucking me up, bro. You like the reaction from chat is like absolutely fucking dog walking my shit. As soon as I saw you guys pop off, I'm like, oh no, I'm under an extreme amount of scrutiny here.
Lo-Fi Beats to Match 3-2 by Soft Not Weak. Sorry We're Closed by a la Mode Games.
Oh man, I should play that.
And Sunken Stones by Sprite Ranch.
This mustache is like a force amplifier for my whiteness. It's crazy. How come my dad didn't have this going on?
Althea, The Wrath of a Fairy by Marslit Games.
Ciao, sono Andrea, sono metà di Marslit Games e come prima cosa voglio dire grazie per questo award perché onestamente non ce l'aspettavamo, è stata una bella sorpresa. Come seconda cosa voglio ringraziare mio fratello, l'altra metà del team.
Is that Spanish or Italian or I can't tell.
Di sbagliato in quello che facciamo e questo ci aiuta a creare
Italian?
Qualcosa di
Portuguese? Ah.
E un ringraziamento.
I don't have an ear for Portuguese at all.
Tutte le persone che anche solo ci
I don't have an ear for Portuguese at all.
abbiamo fatto, veramente grazie. E questo è tutto. Speriamo di vederci per il nostro prossimo gioco.
I really want to see more games from other countries. I want to be able to like feel the country come through the game for more countries, right?
Hi, I'm Gabby D'Arienzo. I'm the co-creator of games like A Mortician's Tale, and most recently Seasonal at Cemetery, which I worked on with these lovely people. Seasonal at Cemetery is a completely free
Like you play a game and like most of us can tell if it's from
with your computer's date and
Japan,
the game is
the
inspired
US,
by my own experiences exploring
France,
cemeteries, but
or
especially
the Czech
during
Republic.
the pandemic. And
It's gotten
seeing spaces that we often
Ukraine
associate
/ the
with
Czech
death just
Republic. It's gotten
breathe
real
so
easy to
much
tell
life.
when it's from the
During
Eastern
this
Bloc.
story
It's
time
gotten
I
real
found
easy.
it oddly comforting to see these cemeteries change and
but
grow
like,
with the seasons. I wanted to replicate that experience for players.
But like I don't
creating
know,
space
I
for them
can't
to
really
grieve and for them to
I
find
don't
some
have like the
catharsis
grasp
during
on
hard times.
on like
I
a
speak on behalf
Brazilian
of our whole
Portuguese
team when I
game.
say thank you so
Or
much
like a
to the
Mexican
Indie Game
game.
Awards for this honor.
Right.
Something that's really important to us is the ability to make small, gentle games about difficult subjects like death and grief. And it means the absolute world to us that people like our games, that they resonate with our games, and that there's a space for us in this industry to make the kind of games that we do. I hope that this
Like I gotta tell you,
inspires
like I
and
wish
encourages
more
other
Chinese
developers
games weren't
to
like gacha games,
their
because
own
like
games
the
about
Chinese anime
difficult
art
subject
style,
matters
like
that
what
are
MiHoYo's got
personal to
going
them.
on, is like absolutely my
experience, I can
fucking
say that
jam. Like
it's
100%. I think it's
weirdly
fucking
therapeutic.
awesome. Like I love the way
And
fucking Marvel Rivals
I hope you
looks.
find the same catharsis, and I can't wait to play the games that you make.
Memorable experiences can punch you straight in the feels. Ria from I Miss My Friends Studio is here to share with us the 6 titles that hit the hardest.
Hi everyone, I'm Ria, co-founder of I Miss My Friends Studio, a 2-person
Oh, cool.
indie
I
game
just
in
got
a
to
daily
think with my
title
brain,
official.
which do I
Games
think
that
is
hit us
worse?
harder than we
Gacha
expect.
games that
With
addict children to
stories,
gambling or
moments,
generative
emotions
AI.
that stay with
Cool.
us long after we put down our
Cool.
controller.
Oh,
This award
sick.
celebrates indies which moved us the most this year, or frankly made us ugly cry. Here are the nominees for emotional impact. Afterlove EP by Pixelnesia.
Ooh.
And Roger by Thierry Hand Studio. Don't Get Your Hopes Up by Krish Raghav. Henry Halfhead by Lululu Entertainment. Wander Stop by Ivy Road.
MiHoYo's gonna make both? Cool.
Pierre Corbin And the Indie Game Award goes to And Roger by Thierry Hand Studio.
Hello, my name is Yona, the creator of Ant Roger.
Man, you gotta get like a
Thank you so
poster.
much
Even
for
I think you
selecting
need like a
my game
poster.
For such a wonderful award. Ant Roger is a very small, personal game, something you can finish in about an hour. That is why receiving the emotional
There's that
impact
turtleneck
was
again.
so much
Yo, should I start wearing turtlenecks?
It makes me deeply happy to know that this small work has traveled across the ocean and left an impression on the judges.
I think a turtleneck would just make my fat head look even fatter.
Although it is short, I believe And Roger offers a very dense and meaningful experience. Since you've discovered the game through this opportunity, I hope you will consider giving it a try.
Turn into Steve Jobs. No!
The
No!
Southeast Asian Games Showcase shines the spotlight on the best of Southeast Asian games during the summer festival season. Representing the region are Samantha Lowe, RF Johan, and Nissi Arcega from the SEA Games Showcase.
No!
I'm Sam.
I'm RF.
I'm Lucy, and we're the organizing team for the Southeast Asia Game Showcase, an initiative dedicated to
Oh my
shining the
God,
spotlight on
dude.
games and developers from our region.
Over the years, we've seen developers win the hearts of so many.
I can't, oh my
creating
God.
experiences as far off as a cafe in
lick my
futuristic
balls.
Seattle,
Yeah. All right.
and as close to home as the streets of Surabaya, Indonesia.
Oh my God,
Although
dude.
developers from the region have long been a part of the global games
Oh.
industry, with every year that passes, we see an increasing amount of developers who create truly original experiences. It's exciting to witness the growth of the region,
fuck.
and more importantly, to celebrate the exceptional games released this year.
Here are your nominees for the inaugural Southeast Asian Indie Game Award. Glyphica Typing Survival by Alias Black.
Oh, cool. I think I own that.
Artist Impact by Mas.
I should play that. That looks so cool.
Urban Jungle by Kylek Games.
Ligma, his balls wide.
After Love EP by Pixelnesia. Whisper Mountain Outbreak by Toge Productions. Set Up a Culinary Adventure by Copyforge.
So Tetsu says awards by region seem odd, but maybe I'm a white privileged asshole.
And
It's
the
so
Indie
that
Game Award
it's so
goes
that games that
to
aren't as
Artist
likely to be
Impact by
played by a
Mas.
wide audience get their time in the sun. Right? Because if you had like
the developer of Artist
if you
Impact.
just had like
I'm truly
games
honored
from
to accept this
Asia,
Southeast
then like
Asian
Japanese
Indie
games will like
Awards for
completely
Artist
drown out all the
Thank you
nominations
to
just
the
because they're so
judges,
much more well known and
amazing
popular.
player, and
That
everyone
in
who
China as
supported
well.
us along the way. This award means a lot to me. And
Like
I'm
that doesn't
working
mean
hard
they're
to bring
better.
meaningful
It's just they're
experience to
better
you.
known.
Thank you so
They're
much.
better marketed. Yo, I didn't piss on my pants. I contained all the piss to my underwear. It was just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Alice. This is Chance.
Hello.
And we're the developers of Hyperbeat.
Oi, let's deal with the bad look. Hands off the bar while I'm cleaning it.
Hyperbeat is a rhythm action game with a completely original soundtrack, an ensemble cast of characters you can get to know, and some pretty deep character customization.
Hyper-V is like a roller coaster. It's loud and then it's very soft.
It's a story about being yourself.
Yeah.
Like finding
who that is.
Yeah.
4:30, baby went down. Good for you, Paige. Good job.
We're really honored to be
Yo, yo.
included in the Indie Game Awards.
I don't think either Alice or I could have predicted that we would have been a part of the Vanguard class at all.
This is pretty cool.
It is very cool. We
She's
never
such a good
thought
mom,
that
dude. It's
anybody
crazy.
would play the game,
let alone like it.
purchase it.
Like,
What is being
I'm so like I love my wife, but like there's a different feeling where it's like I'm so happy that my son gets to have Paige as his mom.
doing things that matter to you.
You know?
Thank you.
Like he's super lucky.
Play indie games.
Play indie games.
Even if she poops on the floor like a dog.
Between Super Hexagon, Dicey Dungeons, and countless other scores, our next presenter has left you
By
bobbing
the
your head
way,
long after you stopped playing the games. Please welcome Chipsel.
My
Chipsel, and thanks for joining us for the
2.5-year-old son met the
Name me from
police for the
Hexagon,
first
Dicey
time
Dungeons,
today.
Just shapes and beats. Do name a few.
I was walking to my grocery store, and there were two cops.
No other.
They were doing some kind of outreach thing or whatever, and they were like, "Hey, little guy, how's it going?" And like one of the cops like reached out for like a high five, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, say hi to the policeman," and he
The
went,
indie scene is really good at using music to lift the experience.
and then
It's
just
a haunting
like
melody that lingers
like
after the credits,
walked kind of
a soothing
behind
score
me
that drives the story,
and
or a
like
track
hid
that's just a
behind my
straight up
leg.
banger. The right music can totally transform a game from fun to unforgettable. Here's the nominees for music. Everhood 2, music by Kazakh, KMXP.
He knows
Stuart
what's up.
Keller, Lumos, Chris Nordgren, Cat God, Beat Tape, Dance Floor is Lava, and INFX. Hurdling, music by Joel Shock.
Are Canadian cops equivalent to American cops? No. They're not great,
Rift
but
and
it's not the
Necrodancer.
same.
Music by Danny Baranowski, Alex McCullough, Jules Conroy, Josie Breckner.
Like, there's still the guys that like you call to hang out next to your like broken into car or your broken into house, so they can stand around and tell you they're never gonna find your stuff. And they're still like racist as shit.
Sword of the Sea.
But
music by Austin Winter.
the usual deal is that like a Canadian cop scandal is they like said racist shit or put the boots to somebody they weren't supposed to, not shoot them. So like I lived in Montreal, which is the worst cops in the country. And every protest that was ever at Montreal would always have the cops come out and just fucking go for it and put the boots to everybody.
And the winner is Rift of the Necrodancer.
But they
Music
wouldn't
by
get
Danny Baranowski,
fucking
Alex
killed.
McCullough, Jules Conroy, Josie Breckner,
You know?
Sam Webster, and Nick Moispham.
Hey, I'm Danny, music director for Rift of the Necrodancer. Thank you for the award. I wanted to thank Brace Yourself Games for making.
And like,
the
yeah,
game
they'd
and
racially
doing a good
profile
job.
the shit
And,
out of you
TikTok games
and all
for helping
that
us
stuff.
make it.
But like,
I want to thank Sky
I'll take a
Mega
boot to a
for
gun, thank
being
you.
My hand of the king and helping me so much with many musical tasks and heading up the level design, which is so important
like,
in the game. Don't want to forget the artist team.
Here's a story.
Josie, Sam,
Here's a
and
story
Nick.
about
Without their contributions, the soundtrack would not have been
Canadian
what it was.
police
Thank you
for
so
the
much.
difference. Back when I was 27 years old, me and Wooly were standing at a bus stop waiting around for the bus, and the cops pulled up next to us, like right in front of us, and Wooly wasn't paying attention, and I looked at the cops. It was winter, and I looked at them and I went,
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of our team.
and the guy in the passenger side went, and then they just drove away.
Rock and roll, baby.
And Wooly saw what I was doing, and he didn't think it was very funny.
Innovation drives our industry forward, and no one does it better than the indies. Here to tell us about the 6 games that
Didn't
push
think it
the
was very
boundaries through
funny.
mechanics
No.
and out-of-the-box ideas is Cecia Castillo from No Goblin.
Hi, I'm Cecia from No Goblin.
The indie scene is where new ideas thrive, risks pay off, and boundaries get pushed in ways the rest of the industry can only watch and learn from.
Yeah, maybe the mustache has to go. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
What's possible. The ones that remind us.
Yeah,
why it's so
maybe. All right.
important to
Yeah.
support indie developers. Here are the nominees for innovation. Blueprints by Dogubomb. Free Ride by Flighty Felon Games Inc. Gas Station Story.
But yeah, nobody likes cops anywhere. But like, there's a difference between like ugh and you know.
PBJ the Musical by Philip Stollenmayer.
Right.
Ruffy and the Riverside by Socrates Laboratories UG.
Mustache whispering to me like the Green Goblin mask. Hell yeah.
Taria and Como by Poppy Seed Studio Inc. and Juvie Productions.
Japanese cops seem fine if you're Japanese. I am familiar with a trick you can use against the Japanese police. If you're not committing like a major felony,
I can't believe
there is a life hack you can use against the Japanese police. Now, I'm not a lawyer and you shouldn't listen to me, but
games and part of the reason
if you just act like a really stupid American and you just don't know what they're saying, and you're like, what? I thought I could do this. Like a lot of the time, they'll just go away. They'll just like give up, and they're like, I don't give a fuck about this.
Birthing new genres and mechanics and design concepts, and I think that indie games are the heart of games because they are the ones pushing the medium forward.
Yeah,
So,
influencers have ruined that. Yeah, that's
looking
true.
at the other nominees, not just in the innovation.
You shouldn't wear a Canadian flag there. You should.
Across all the
only wear a
categories,
Canadian
there's so
flag
many
if you're Canadian. Hey, this is like one of my only nationalist opinions. I actually really don't like it that Americans put Canadian flags on their
So I am
backpacks.
deeply
I think that's shit, and you shouldn't do it.
This award in a company of developers like this.
Like, we earned that reputation.
It has been so innovative.
Pyman says we do. Oh my god, that's like totally a thing. You didn't know that?
Innovative or innovative?
That's like a long-term travel tip for
I said
like
both.
decades.
Frequently. I guess that's the cool thing about winning an award like this is I'm not saying it wrong. I'm simply innovating the
Who's my baby?
pronunciation. But seriously, this means a lot. And thanks to
Yeah, they pretend to be Canadian.
the Indie Game Awards jury, and thank you to 6-1 Indie for putting this on every year.
So foreigners don't be like bad America or whatever. So they pretend to be Canadian because people can't tell the difference.
Hey guys, this is Micah with Crashable Studios, and we're so glad people are enjoying the game. It's such an incredible honor to be chosen as Indie Vanguards. And our game Wildwood Down is a slapstick comedy adventure starring a main character who has Down syndrome. And now our childhood friend Daniel plays this character, and he has Downs. And we grew up with him, and he's like our brother from another mother. And he did all his own voice acting, and he's like the heartbeat and inspiration of the entire game. And it was so incredible to be able to make this game with him. And so part of our story is that about 1.5 years into making the game, Daniel was diagnosed with 3rd-degree lung cancer.
Oh, come on!
We didn't know if he was going to live or not, and it was really like a terrible
What?
time. And, but fans
This
of
is
the
like a
game and
big
voice
feel-good
actors of the
fucking
game,
story, and
sent
then the
us
dude,
videos
oh, come
and messages
on!
and gifts while we were in the hospital. And also while we were there, we got the news that we won this award for diversity, and we sent in a thank you for it.
Oh wow,
And,
he lost a
it
lot
was
of
just
weight.
incredible to see Daniel watch that. Now fast forward like 5 or 6 months later, Daniel's doing like super
Oh, that's
well.
great.
He has a super high probability that he's going to live a full, healthy life, which is just incredible. So thanks so much. We're so honored.
Ivan
to be chosen
Mistwalker
as Indie
seeing that
Vanguards,
the
and,
guy with
cheers
Down
to
syndrome
everyone
beat
enjoying,
cancer,
Indie
all
Game
caps
Awards.
screaming, oh man,
Peace
this
out,
life is
peoples.
super unfair.
The Latin American Games Showcase is a platform that strives to
The
increase
timing on
visibility
some of your
video games
comments
being
is
developed
so
in the Latin
fucking
region
funny,
and
dude.
by
I
Latin
can't get
Americans
over it.
around the world. Representing the region is producer David Lucio.
Hey everyone, my name is David Lucio. I'm the founder and director of the Latin American Games Showcase.
That
a platform
is a
dedicated to
great
uplift
guy
and celebrate the
to do
amazing
the Latin
talent
American
of Latin American
Showcase.
game developers. The talent
Look
coming
at
out
that
of the community
fucking
is world-class,
mustache!
and it deserves to be celebrated loudly. And tonight, I have the honor to present the Latin American Game Award, a category that recognizes
Holy
the passion,
shit!
the resilience, and the original
I can't get that
voices
mustache,
that are
dude.
shaping the future of our industry. And the nominees are from Ecuador, Despelote by Julián Cordero and Sebastián Balbuena. From Brazil, Pipistrello and the Course Yo-Yo by Pocket Trap. From Mexico and the US, Taria and Como by Poppy Seed Studios Inc. and Juvie Productions.
That guy looks like your dad, Mothman Kisser.
From
Cool.
Chile, Tormented Souls
Your
2
dad sounds
by
cool.
Dual Effect.
You know, I actually look a lot like my dad right now. I guess like 80% of what my dad looks like was having a mustache.
And from the Dominican Republic, Culebra and the Souls of Limbo by Gala Games.
Like I've never looked like my dad, and now I have a mustache, and it's like, oh wow, I actually do.
To Pipistrello and the Course Yo-Yo by Pocket Trap.
My dad shaved his mustache, and everybody got really upset. Like really upset. It was not good. It was bad.
Jogando e imprimimos muito da cultura brasileira e da arquitetura também. Em nome de toda a Pocket Trap e toda a equipe, estamos muito orgulhosos por receber esse prêmio. Queríamos agradecer a todos que jogaram e colaboraram até então. Muito obrigado.
Like I can't tell if my sister looks like her mom, or it's just because they're both like 4'10".
Especially when achieved solo. Here to celebrate the games led by a single full-time developer is Jade Meadows.
Hi, my name is Jade Meadows, and I'm honored to be presenting the award for solo development. Making games is really hard.
That's a
Games
tough
are
one.
the
Solo
intersection
dev?
of so many different disciplines.
Is that shorter than
from
you?
art
Dude,
and
my sister comes up to
animation
like my shoulder.
Programming and writing and game design. Being a solo developer means stretching your creativity.
My
across
sister is
all
like
of these
laughably
specialties
small.
to bring your game to life. For about the past 3 years, I've been doing that for my game, Blue Ridge Hunting, which, by the way,
I think
is
she's
being
a
published
single
by
inch
C1
off
Indie
of being
and you should totally
classified
wishlist
as
on
like a
Steam.
little
With
person,
a completely
but she
solo
doesn't
or
have
without with a remarkable
dwarfism.
contractors,
She's just
volunteers,
small
or
and
friends,
French.
These developers each poured countless hours and endless creativity into bringing their games to life. Here are your nominees for solo development. Tall Trails by Brady Soglin. Lush Foil Photography Sim by Matt Newell. Mega Bonk by
Like my
Betty
sister
Mac.
is like, I briefly talk about her, but like my sister is one of those siblings that it's like it's very difficult to deal with because
Build by
she's the
Len Pei.
eldest, so she was the golden child, right? Here's the problem,
by Kara
right?
Cadaver.
You know what the problem is sometimes when one of your older siblings is the golden child? When they're actually made out of solid gold.
Tall Trails by Brady Soglin.
My sister is so much smarter than I am. She did so much better in school than I did.
I'm Brady Soglin, the
She
developer of Tall Trails.
was
and
involved
for seeing
in
this,
every
that means Tall Trails
extracurricular.
has received the Indie Game Award for solo development.
She has like a
So,
PhD.
hooray, thank you. If you played Tall Trails, you know Tall
Yeah,
Trails
like-
is a very weird, joyful
like-
game. Its themes are very close to my heart, so it means a ton
In
to
what
me
translation?
to see other folks connecting with it.
So
like they
her
have.
English and
So
French
thank
are
you all very
perfect.
much for that.
Like perfect.
While I was the only developer of Tall Trails, it definitely wasn't just me. So I want to also thank Dylan Payne, the composer of the
And you know what?
soundtrack for Tall Trails.
You know what the
soundtrack's
worst part
amazing. It
is?
really brings the game up a level.
The
so thank
worst
you, Dylan,
part
for that.
is
Also want to thank Francesca Carletta
my
Leone
sister
for her work QAing the game,
never
and Greg Wolin
got
who designed the
in
logo.
trouble
And then also
once
my partner Phoebe,
in her
my friends,
life.
my family. Without your support, it would not have been possible.
With
to
my
make Tall
parents
Trails. So
or her
thank
mom.
you guys very much. Okay.
And here's the here's the best part about that. Everybody knew she was just not getting caught. Ever. Not
The Industry Impact
once.
Award is our chance to recognize
We all
individuals and
knew
organizations who have made
that she was
remarkable
just
and
not getting
positive
caught,
contributions
but
to the
she
indie
never
scene.
got caught
When discussing
once
potential candidates
for
among the curation
anything
jury,
because she
one
was smarter
organization
than
consistently
her
stayed at the
parents and she
forefront
was
of that
smarter than her
remark.
stepmom
The
and
work
she
isn't
didn't trust her
always
little
the
brothers with
industry's
anything.
spotlight, but the impact they make is a perfect example of why this category exists. But instead of us telling you more, we've invited a few mutual friends to share some words and their own experiences.
My name is Remy.
Like, to those of
the
you who
creative
played
director
Expedition
of 1000
33,
Times Resist.
I see
And
a
I'm so
lot
excited
of my
to
sister
help
in
present
Clea.
This year's recipient.
She actually
kind of
looks like Clea as well.
Impact Award. The first time I learned about Game Devs of Color was in 2020.
What?
It was at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah,
And I had
wait,
just
no, he
decided
meant-
to abandon my career in the arts to try making games for real. It was scary, and I knew very little about the indie scene at large.
It's
beyond
the
that there
name
were
of
indie
the thing.
games.
It's the name of the thing.
I
Okay,
didn't
it's the
know
name
if
of the
anybody
thing.
would be interested in the themes we wanted
It's
to
the-
explore in 1000 Times Resist. Discovering Game Devs of Color was a kind of revelation, a reminder that there are people out there, peers, who are interested in the same things that inspire you. A reminder that the gaming community is not homogenous, but that there is and always has been diversity, both in the people and the games they make. It's a reminder that we should tell our own stories in the ways we yearn to, and not ask permission.
Oh man.
There are so
I
many
love
Steam
stepping on
festivals
rakes.
and
I think it's
events out
fun.
there now,
I think it's fun to
but
do.
Game Devs of Color still feels like home. It's where games we make here at Sunset Visitor feel most comfortable in their own skin. So thank you, Game Devs of Color, and congratulations.
Hello and Swadee Krap. My name is Sanat Busiangkun, and I'm an indie developer based in Bangkok, Thailand. It is my honor to be here to help present this year's recipient for the Industry Impact Award. I remember attending my first Game Devs of Color Expo back in 2021.
Bro, he's got
Looking
like
back at the
no
talks I
accent.
attended, I'm honestly surprised at how much it's still affecting my work today. I remember seeing Fami's talk.
He's
seeing
so
someone from my
fluent.
home region who was so
Like-
visible in the industry. Someone who just showed the world that
He
hey,
does? Oh no.
we make games too. For a lot of us, just existing in this industry is
Do I not know the Thai accent?
kind of rough.
I don't know.
But I'm thankful.
I
for
can't
Gamers
say
of
that.
Color
No,
for making the space
not
where people get to
again.
find their communities where devs today get to experience this magical feeling of meeting someone who kind of just understands you.
I gotta get rid of this
Space where
mustache.
we don't have to justify our presence.
Yeah, you know what? I
where
gotta
we
get
to
rid of the
just
mustache. I
exist.
gotta go right back to the
create.
fucking mutton chops. That'll definitely
Game
make
development
it.
is more approachable than ever, yet somehow still as difficult as ever. There's still so many barriers at every step of the way, but for today, let us celebrate the work that Game Devs of Color has done for this industry.
Well, no, here's the
along
thing.
with
I'm
work
not
that
saying
they'll
he's
continue to
articulate. It's like
inspire
as somebody who speaks two languages and my second language, I speak like shit. I'm always really, really impressed when people speak multiple languages at an extraordinarily high level of
They've certainly
fluency.
given me opportunity to reach a further audience and be able to get what I'm creating out there to more people to see what it is that I'm making. As creators, I think
You speak one language like shit?
There's
Yeah.
nothing more that we want than to connect with.
No,
other
I didn't
people
say
out
you
there in the
can't be
world.
fluent with an
And
accent.
At the same time as
Oh,
like,
come
a
on.
player, or
Now
a
you're just
gamer
letting the
myself,
mustache color your
there's nothing more that I
expectations.
want than to find like an exciting new world. That is just
No.
unique and special and something I haven't, explored before. And I feel that is exactly what Game Devs.
There's a
Color
person
does,
underneath this
and they do it really
mustache.
well. They put in real conscious effort to find games that may be overlooked simply because of who's creating it and who's behind the desk putting it
Lennon
together.
spoke
And it's a real
English with
shame,
an Irish
because
accent
I
because
believe
his
there's so many
tutor was
players who-
Irish. That's
who are looking
nuts.
for those new experiences and they do an excellent job, I think. of
That's
trying
such
to
a
bridge
weird
communities
historical
together,
detail.
to find I don't know, just something to connect with, something more to connect with. And yeah, I believe they are very deserving of this award, which I have the great pleasure of being part of presenting.
Yeah, every day is a school day. That's why I say you always learn something new, right?
They are very deserving of it. So congratulations.
I'm
and
2
thank you very
statements
much, Game Devs of Color,
away
for
from making
all that you
reverse
do.
racism comments.
Hi everybody, I'm Kat Small. I'm an independent game developer for over a decade, and I'm also the executive director of Game Devs of Color Inc. And our mission is to amplify
Where's
the creative
the
power
skit? No, I can't even. I can't even. I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out.
Our entire team. Now you can see the whole team here. The team is me, it's Brian Carr, Brian Chung, GJ Lee.
I think the Mega 64 video of Why Not White Panther might be the funniest thing they've ever done.
Iman, Jace, Josh, Katiti,
It might be the funniest thing they've ever done.
Partners and collaborators, just so many amazing people, and it really could not be done without every single one of those folks.
It's like, it's so perfect.
But also for every person who steps up to build the future together.
Our online conference, the Game Devs of Color Expo, started 10 years ago. Every September, we provide developers of color a platform.
I think my second favorite is the Hironobu Sakaguchi episode they did.
And share their expertise and best practices through panels, talks, and interviews. The event extends beyond our global audience into our local events too. We threw 14 watch parties for this last expo, and they were really fun.
When does Beat the Backlog start? January.
We also provide a lot of other opportunities through our GDOC Expo Direct and our Steam sale, which reaches hundreds of thousands of people so that devs can show their games to so many more. Thank you so much for recognizing the effort we put
I'm going
in
to scrape up
each
some of
year
Pat's
building
choices on this winter sale.
Where
Feed him
hegemonic
into the
entities
machine.
merely check off their diversity checklist in order to profit off of tokenism, only to later abandon the marginalized once it's no longer
Oh, you mean
useful.
like Jeff Keighley?
We band together in solidarity, resilience, care, and celebration. We strive to be the most pro-developer community. That's why we don't charge dev fees, we don't use any unpaid volunteer labor. We pay all
Hey, so guys, you
contributors.
remember when people
We
were
make our
like the
content
Game Awards
accessible
doesn't even
online
matter,
with
who gives a
captions.
shit?
We provide
Do you remember that
scholarships,
entire
research
argument?
opportunities, and we have awarded over $400,000
I
in
do.
no-strings grant funding to help promising game
The
creators
Game
build
Awards was
sustainable
streamed
businesses,
to
forming or expanding their
171
studios,
million unique
because we put
viewers
developers
for the whole
first.
broadcast.
We invest back into the community
And that does
and the next
not
generation of game
include
creators. So thank you to the
people
Game Awards
like
jury
you
for the
guys
honor.
who
And
are
thank you
all
all
watching
for the time and
my
attention.
stream,
Our call
watching
to
the Game
action is for you
Awards.
to join together with us in solidarity. We fight to create a better games industry that is intersectional and equitable.
Like everyone watching
So
my
come visit
show
us
counted
at
as
GameDevsOfColor.org
one.
and see how you can take part in the movement of creating an industry where the underrepresented are included from the very beginning and not just an afterthought.
Well, we've come to the final award of the night. It's the big one.
Here to pass the torch and present Game of the Year on behalf of Local Thunk is Wout van Helderen from PlayStack.
Hey everyone.
So it's
this is
probably
Wout from
closer
PlayStack.
to like 200
Last year,
million,
Local Thunk and PlayStack
which is
had
like
the honor to
more than
receive
half
the
the
Indie Game
population of
the
the
Year at
fucking
Indie Game
US.
Awards. This year we are delighted to pass that forward to the next big game of 2025. Now we always say indie games are the lifeblood of this industry, and 2025 has proven that once again. Now all these nominees,
This guy does
and
look
some
very
others that
large.
might have just escaped the list, are all worthy of your time and recognition. Of course, there can only be one winner, so let's take a look at the nominees. Absalom by Dotemu, Guard Crash Games, and Supermonks. And Roger by Thierry Hand Studio. Blueprints by Dogubomb. Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector by Jump Over the Age. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 by Sandfall Interactive. Consumi by Jenny Zhao Xia.
I did not play Project Wingman. I was actually thinking about doing a set of streams of it like next week. Because I'm not going to play Ace Combat for a while, you know.
By Supergiant Games. Hollow Knight Silksong by Team Cherry. Keep Driving by YCJY Games.
Am I gonna take a look at Outer Worlds 2? No.
Bistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo by Pocket Track.
Now there's a line in the sand I can feel really easy to deal with, in which I'm not going to be covering Microsoft games because they fucking send AI slop newsletters to me. And also, Microsoft is literally the single most evil company in the gaming industry.
On behalf of the entire team at Sandfall, I want to say a massive thank you to the Indie Game Awards jury for nominating and awarding us with both Debut Game and Game of the Year tonight. It's an incredible honor, and standing here amongst
Why
so
do they
many
all look
talented
like that?
creators we admire is truly humbling. What began as a solo passion project.
Oh no, I look like that! Oh no!
Without the immense dedication of our dev team, our publisher Kepler, the people who believed in us long before anyone else did, and our community who helped us become what we are today.
Oh, we've come full fucking circle on this one.
Honored to be recognized alongside so many incredible games. Being an independent studio in this industry is tough enough, and we feel incredibly lucky to be where we are today. So we want to use this opportunity to celebrate the other games our team loved during the year. The other nominees are all fantastic, and we pretty much played and loved all of them, especially Blueprints. But we also gathered a list of our team's favorite indie games this year we want to give a shout out to. Abyssus, Tiny Bookshop, The Seance of Blake Manor, Sword of the Sea, and for our fellow JRPG enjoyers, The 100-Line Last Defense Academy, and Trails in the Sky First Chapter. We're deeply grateful for this moment and incredibly motivated to keep pushing ourselves creatively. Thank you again to the Indie Game Awards for these incredible honors, and thank you all for celebrating with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm really glad that I got to have my Come to Jesus and AI slop crash out nightmare in between E33 winning both award shows.
Officially in the books. Congratulations to all nominees and recipients, and a huge thank you to our unbelievable presenters who took the time to celebrate the scene with us.
Once again, to all our fellow showcases,
Like, even the indies didn't give a fucking shit.
Organizations, and more who made tonight possible, thank you. And of course, to our sponsors for believing in the mission of the IGAs.
Finally, thank you all for watching and hopefully cheering along from the comfort of your homes. It hasn't been a good year. We faced countless layoffs and
I love
closures
you.
driven by corporate greed and the allure of AI, both in development
Can I
and
get you?
journalism. The outside world remains a nightmare fueled by war, genocide, and mass
Can I get you?
starvation.
Let me get you.
Here at home, families continue to be torn apart. Women's rights and freedom of choice remain at risk, and the safety and security of our queer, trans, and BIPOC communities are threatened every day. But you know what? Despite all the bad, we're here together tonight celebrating the good. Keep using your voice to make a positive impact. Don't be afraid to speak out against the
So I
bad
missed
eggs
it,
who
but did
hold
he just
way
say
too much
fighting
power.
against the
Don't be
allure of
afraid to show
AI
your
in the
support for
in the
Gaza
thing that
and
they
free
just
Palestine. Don't be
gave
afraid to be
E30?
loud
All right,
and
well,
ally for
who the fuck am I to
underrepresented
fucking argue?
cultures, communities, and people all together. The voice of yours is what's going to bring out the good.
Apparently, I'm doing like more due diligence than literally everyone on the fucking planet.
Sure would. Slowly but surely, though, we'll get there. And if you're angry about anything that he just mentioned, politely read the room. The Indie Game Awards will return in 2026. In the meantime, explore the IGA's Steam event and celebrate the scene well beyond the credits rolling. Until next time, thank you, happy holidays, and keep supporting independent, human-crafted art.
You just. No, I'm not mad. I'm like, I feel like I'm hemming and hawing and soul searching and all this shit. And like it is just me. It is just me. And like I've been like super hard on myself and shit. And I'm like, oh, I'm way ahead of the curve. Like way ahead. Emo Red says it really isn't just you, but you're surrounded by people who are more tolerant, and that's not me trying to be like mean to them. It's just no. When I say it's just me, I'm not including the general audience. I'm not including everybody in this box, right? I'm including everyone in this box, right? You have integrity, though. Grim Sora, I can't pay my mortgage with integrity, and I can't put it on a plate and eat it. Oh. That's the problem. That's the problem. Right? You know whose fault this really is? Women. No. No. You saw the mustache and you ooh. You seen it. Oh, you seen it. All right. All right. So let's thank some people. And then we will take a quick break. I'm going to take the dog out pee-pee. Probably needs a pee-pee. Oh my God, he fell over. And then we're going to start up Lisa. Apparently Lisa's very short. But we'll probably still take 2 days to do it. Right? All right. So let's thank it a peepo, right? Yeah, okay. How am I supposed to swear off a game that I absent-mindedly hum the soundtrack to whenever I'm stalling for time? I'm fucked. Like, I'm fucked. Like, I lost. Like, I lost. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I've been abjectly beaten by E33. Oh my God, the YouTube chat was stalled out for like an hour and is now just screaming ahead at maximum speed. Wow, you guys are going really fast. Can I? Yeah, type it. Go, Kane. Go. Type it out. What? No! Hold on a second. This is appearing. Wait a second. Cole the Fat Cat says, wait, Expedition 33 used AI? You have the Arc Raiders Launch 2025 badge next to your name. I see you. I guess I shouldn't judge. I guess I shouldn't judge. I guess I should. I don't know. I don't know where Arc Raiders fits in this new fucking dynamic. I genuinely don't even fucking know. This new dynamic of everything fucking sucks shit. Yeah, Kit Rain, at least Arc Raiders paid the voice actors some, I guess. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Bricky put out a video about it today. I'm not defending AI, I'm just ignorant. It sounds like you're ahead of the curve, bud. Like, I don't know how to tell you guys that the version of the game industry that you guys see is so much cleaner than the version of the game industry that I know. Right? Do you know what I'm trying to say here? Like, I'll use Arc Raiders as an example. Right? Like, I go, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I do an Arc Raider stream, and I got some people going, I fucking can't believe you would fucking, right? And then I like click on their name and go to their Steam profile, and like I can look at the list of games they've played yesterday and be like, I know one of the people on that team is a violent criminal. Like, no. You don't. But I do. Like, I don't want to play this fucking purity test shit. Like, hey, if you complain at me about whatever, show me that you don't have a single Ubisoft game on your account after Assassin's Creed 2. Right? Like, I know you can, Dan G, but I could keep going, right? It's like I can just name like a bunch of things and just knock out like 80% of this audience. It sucks. It sucks shit and ass. So, okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta piss. I got too much annoyance bubbling up. So I'll be right back. You know, I think it's time for me to use public toilets and piss on the seats and walk around in summertime going, how about this heat? And if you go, wow, Pat, that guy's Dennis Leary, and Dennis Leary's like a stupid piece of shit. Yeah, but that song's pretty fucking funny. I'm old, man. I'm old as shit. I'm old as shit. Oh, Kane says, this is from a sub or a donation that got eaten. Saw your tweet about SMT not being able to go back to old games due to quality of life features. Just thought you should know that aside from being in 3D, there's no real difference between the Trails remake and the old PSP ones aside from visuals. So going from remake to one of the old ones shouldn't be that jarring. Okay, so maybe I'll play the Trails in the Sky first chapter. It's on sale right now, actually, right? So, you know, who knows? What's DX Lelouch saying? What are you saying, Mr. Lelouch? Calm down. Everyone chill your balls. Let's see. We got Fallout stuff. Here we go. Nocturne Reverie sub. Keep forgetting about this damn sub. LOL. Hope y'all have been good. How can I not say Lelouch properly? Because I don't know it's French. It'd be Lelouch. You got your donation eaten too? Well, let's hold on a second. No, I saw yours, bro. Because this one, Nocturne's from 4 days ago. I keep forgetting about this damn Prime sub. Hope y'all been good. Watch the new Knives Out. It's easily the best of the three. Beautiful film, but could really use a photosensitivity warning for around the halfway mark. Wish y'all the best. Well, thank you, Nocturne. I have not watched Code Geass. And no, I will not be taking any pronunciation recommendations on how to say Code Geass. Sirius Bichon kicked in 500 bits. Pat hit the true ending in Silent Hill F. Outstanding writing. I'm so ready for Silent Hill T. That game's great. That game's great. Nier Automaton subbed. I have no idea what's been nominated for this, but I hope Metro Gravity gets some recognition. That game rules. I don't think we saw that at all. Bummer. 42 NFL kicked in 500 bits. Thank you. 42 NFL has some good questions. You know what, Pat? Let me ask. Without being crass, is the amount of dribble in your underwear enough that you could physically tell that it was wet, moist, or small to be unfelt? If the former, you pissed yourself. No. Tiger Cat Go kicked in a sub. Hey, Pat, wishing you, Paige wife, and many babies holidays this year. Thank you. Kane Highwind sub. Thanks, Kane. So did Vinith. Thank you. Is Spanish Americana kicked in a sub? Oh, the stream's dying. Oh, no, I'm pissing my pants. Oh, no, you guys can't see me piss my pants because of the stream. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, you can't see it. Wait, the YouTube stream is fine? Shit. Everyone can see me pissing my pants in high def in Twitch on YouTube. Pshee. It'll be back in a second, guys. Don't worry about it. Twitch, come on. I'm peeing here. Hey, boy. Pee-pee time. Does Pat piss on the floor like a dog? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, come here, bud. Come here. I kiss on him. I kiss on him. He's just a baby. Wow, Twitch is really shitting its ass right now. Hey, Gone with the Law from YouTube says, I'm on your side for the Costco piss situation. For the record. Thanks, bro. Who's my baby? Who's just a little baby guy? So, apparently Twitch just straight disconnected. Am I still live on YouTube? I am? Wow. Well, that's a new one. Okay, YouTube, I'll be right back, I guess. I guess I'll keep thanking people when we come back.